Hello everyone and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, where we will play as Eden once more. Once again, we are going for a victory. We have 3 hearts. We have this. Oh, that's a trinket, thank God. I was a little concerned, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah. Let's maybe not take the Ouroboros worm and instead move on. I don't fully remember what that does, but it seems to have some sort of halt thing. It has a big hand. Yeah, I'm uncertain. Uncertain what my items do. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Either way, we have a 100% angel room chance, but no % chance of actually opening the door, so that's exciting. I'm guessing that's what my passive item does. That might is that duality or whatever it's called? Because there's one that you actually just have like an equal % chance of getting an angel or a devil deal, I believe, and I do think it actually looked very different, so it's probably not that one. But now you know there is an item called duality, and that's good to know. Take this. This is usually pretty fun. It means I get to hold a button, shoot a big tear every now and then. It gives me some options. Now, I wouldn't have minded having a map, because I'm going to be real with you. I did not pay very close attention to the start room, and I don't know if there's anything left there to really gather, but we'll figure it out, I guess. So far, we're not fighting the hardest of people. So that's nice. I don't know if the hand is gonna work against tears or anything, but I'm hoping so. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Because these guys can be nasty if you can't outrun them, but if you can just destroy them in one hit, I mean, that solves that problem instantly. So that's nice. I don't know if there's anything else to this room, but what I do know is several places where it's unlikely to be a secret room. So that's good. I could try and get the 5 coins over there, but I don't know. I don't know about that. So there could be a secret room, I guess, above the curse room? And I feel like that's worth trying out. Definitely gonna try and get this. Not immediately, perhaps, but at some point. I will have to go back for it. But if there's one here, that is unfortunate. Now, it could also be above this room, I think. I'm pretty sure that the entrance wasn't blocked here, but it's kind of a weird one because I mean, it doesn't have to be weird. Although the boss room could be next to it, but I guess it isn't, because otherwise this would have been nothing. Let's just see if we can get something cool. No. No coolness for us this day. As long as we now just remember that there is a blue heart for us to get, then we will be good. And otherwise we're just going to have a little bit less health, which isn't too bad because our build is allowing us to be fairly careful so far, honestly. Like, it doesn't have much, but the chargey tears, it helps. It's just pretty good, especially at the start, because it means you kill everything in one hit. We can trade a key for a bomb or a bomber for a key, but if we get flight, then we can get both. Wouldn't that be exciting? Larry Jr., my hand does nothing to you. I hope that's okay. It probably is against, like, tears or something, but we'll figure it out whenever we see something that shoots a tear. And we haven't really had a lot of those yet. And every time there was one, if there was one, I just didn't think about it. But either way, just taking our time with Larry. Could have used a bomb and that would have done a lot of damage, but I just don't have that many bombs. I don't want to waste them. Random pill. Range down. Yeah, you said it. That's what I was thinking. Let's go get our thing and leave. Although, maybe check out the shop. Wait, I haven't been to the curse room at all. Let's go here first. That's garbage, but maybe I'll get a black heart when I kill all these guys. That would have been unlikely, I suppose, but still, it would have been nice. I'm actually real quick just gonna check out the shop if there's anything for 7 coins. And if so, I might actually... Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of really good. It's not the most exciting run, but it'll get you there, you know. It gets the job done, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Keeping it chill and breezy. And that's just very chill and breezy if I do say so myself. It's just, I don't have to worry about stuff so much. And now, I can get this. Get ourselves a cool little clock. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll just speed it up a bit, because we got no real reason to slow it down from this point, I'd say. Would we have been able... Where did I get a speed up? Where did I get a speed up? Does the stopwatch give plus speed? I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. Either way, suddenly we're running faster, but I am not aware of the stopwatch doing that, and that's making me feel iffy about it. It seems weird to me. So far that was a nice bomb. Got ourselves a cool little blue heart out of it. I kind of wish we wouldn't have the burning basement on both floors, but we also got a stopwatch on the first floor, so I can't really complain too much. At this point, we'll just take what we get, because that's just a ridiculous start to get, honestly. There we go. There we go. We're doing it. Was there a tinted rock in that room? Maybe. Didn't check. I don't need it. I have all the health I could ever need, though I could want a little bit more. But from this point on, we will no longer take damage. Nearly ran into an enemy as I was saying it. But our damage is no longer a concern, because that is just how good we're going to be playing. Gonna take a full focus, 100% serious mode. No more. I'm just gonna like prove that I'm gonna buy the stopwatch and then not use it. And if I do use it, you can yell at me, yell at your screen, and then I'll read that and feel a little bit sad about it. Most likely I'll feel a little confused about it, because I will probably have forgotten that I said this. Alright, what does this do? Recharges after 2 seconds. They get thrown away from your enemy projectiles. Yeah, alright. Having a book of shielding is usually better than that much text to just block some projectiles and then make them throw them back again, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm also gonna try this, because I got a feeling. Unfortunate. I simply don't have that many chances to try either, so we're not gonna try anymore, but still I had a good feeling about that one. Look at this damage. Look at this charged tier goodness. It's destroying everything. Look at how easy this run has become. That guy became invisible. Instantly the run became harder the moment I said it was too easy. The game listens to your concerns and immediately adapts. It's voice activated this whole game. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm out of bombs, but that's a lot of health. Now there was definitely not going to be an item room next to this one, but it's the basement, so you always gotta try to do everything, because it's the easiest floor, technically, hopefully, maybe. And that is enough different words to describe how easy this floor is, and therefore it's probably true. I was thinking that. Thanks, game. Sometimes it's not even voice activated, it's thought activated. And then you get a rock, which it's a good thing I got that speed up earlier, because otherwise it would have been real slow, but this is good. This build is only getting better. Chance when using blah 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 blah. Alright, that seems pretty good. Copy of whatever you're using. I did get it. Oh yeah, I guess I did get an item. I completely forgot that I even picked up the item room this run. Don't worry about it. Now, I could use the shield, but if there's a Krampus fight, I'd rather use it against Krampus. And then there's the angel room, of course. I mean, that's a lot of health, probably. I don't have a bomb. Fridge. Fridge. That's the word we're going for. I have no way of acquiring a bomb. That chest is behind a whole lot of rocks, so... Oh well. Guess we're not blowing up the angel statue this time. I kind of forgot that I even had an angel room chance, but I guess that thing's just gonna give me angel rooms for now, huh? Let's use it and open it. And get ourselves a cool new key. Because the bomb was in the other chest. And should just about recharge when I'm done with all this, so... All in all, not the worst choice, I'd say. Boom, bam, boom, bam! Yeah, this is a lot of damage to have in caves. Not dissatisfied with it at all. So hopefully we can keep up this crazy shenaniganry. I guess if we're not gonna get a devil deal, I don't know if we are, because I don't know if, like, I get that it's a 100% angel room chance, and that sort of feels like I'm gonna get an angel room every single time. Also, it's stayed at 100%. That's actually pretty sweet. If it's angel rooms every floor, that's pretty cool, because angel rooms can contain pretty good things. It's just that they also contain a lot of nonsense, and therefore they're just usually a bit meh. Plus, if you have to, like, just to get that transformation. If you have to not take a devil deal to get an angel room usually, then it tends to not work out very well, because the devil deals tend to just be really good. If you can get a guppy or a brimstone, like, your run's solid usually. Yeah, I did the thing I wanted to do. Happy about that. But yeah, now that we're just gonna get a full angel run, I guess I'm curious. I'm curious to see what it's gonna be like. And if we do get a full angel run, then we're almost certainly gonna have to go to Mega Satan as well. More damage as well, wow. Just a lot of damage this run. And that can be 5 coins. Do I particularly need it? Not especially, but... And I didn't even drop it. What a bastard. Should I get that chest up there? I mean, I'm tempted, but having to use a bomb for the potential of maybe another bomb. And I already have enough keys, and I don't really have coins, but that's fine, I guess. Don't really need hearts at this point because we got a lot, and we're gonna get a lot more. I think I'm just gonna keep going. This is fine, actually. This is pretty alright. Oh, Frail. You're already out of your weird shape. Oh, whoops. Now, you may yell at me. I have said it after all. Another angel room. So this creates a huge aura of light that slows down enemies inside of it. And this is a follower that fires Sacred Heart Tears. Sacred Heart Tears are incredible. But I haven't used this one before, I think, so I'm just gonna do that. So this is a really big aura. It slows down enemies inside. As you can see, that angel's very slow. He was not slow. But regular enemies get slowed down, and that can be useful. Plus the tears seem to be getting slowed down as well, so that's actually quite nice. And yeah, look at that damage. Maybe he is getting slowed down a bit, actually, because it did look like he got briefly stopped the moment that he entered the aura, so... Maybe. I guess I should probably see if this... Addicted. Alright then. And Lemon Party. So far not overly impressed by our tears, but what are you gonna do? It's not always gonna be a winner. That's gonna close, yeah. Might go into the curse room. I don't know. Feeling brave. Feel like there could be good things in there. It doesn't look like there's gonna be a secret room next to it, unfortunately. Get the money. Oh, that's not money. Do I like this more than my current? I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just keep going. Like, I could pretend to think about it for a while, but let's be real. I don't care. We're probably gonna be fine without a sliver of extra coins. Surprised I didn't take damage there, but even if I did, the relic was being nice. Relic was being a friend, helping me out at even the times where things aren't very tough. Did that person turn invisible again? Seems to be happening a bit. Silly champions turning themselves invisible as if it's nothing. If I could turn myself invisible, I don't know if I would. It would probably just confuse me more than it would help me, but that's just because I'm playing a video game right now. So let's see if we can get even more damage from this question mark. This could ruin our build instantly, or it could just spawn a fly. If that was soy milk with charged tears, this run would have made me very unhappy because it would be a lot of tapping that I don't particularly feel like doing. But I like the risk more than just trying to win every time. That's why I bought a stopwatch, because I like the risk. Yep, those two things add up together perfectly. I'm glad everyone agrees. Let's move on. That's why I'm also not buying that thing for 7 coins, because I like the risk. I'm just saying a lie, I guess. Removes curse effects. I actually I might take that for the next floor, I guess. I don't particularly need to know right now what that item in the shop is, but I don't know. Maybe if I get like a Curse of the Maze and I start getting annoyed, I could just use it. Or Curse of the Double Damage, not in the game, but you know, it could appear. Maybe I installed a mod that allows it to be there. You don't know. You probably do know. It's a lie, but you know, I could have. If that exists. I wonder if that does exist. I feel like that wouldn't be the most impossible mod to make. I'm just gonna pick this up. The Soul. The Soul, I think, is just like a couple soul hearts, and then it does some wigglies with tears every now and then. Like it makes them go away a bit. Not a lot, just a bit. Mostly it's for the soul hearts, I guess, but you know. Let's just keep going. I mean, if we can keep this speed up, we can at least go to the boss rush as well. There's no real reason not to. That's definitely a big no-no. That's... and... Yeah, we're alright. And now I can do this, and now I can do this, now I can do this. I can shoot slightly diagonally. I don't know if it's gonna work out because I don't use the analog stick to play the game. And I'm almost definitely not going to, but every now and then I'll time it right with the buttons, and then it'll be pretty cool. But most of the time I'm probably just gonna try to shoot a diagonal tear and miss. I kind of forgot how fiddly it is when you're me, because I'm apparently not very capable of letting go of two buttons at the same time, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep... Actually, if I can get a map real quick, that would be cool. Just like real swift. That's... neither of those are map. None of those are maps. Nope. No. No. And big no. But that's a candle, so that's pretty cool, I guess. If I can get coins, then I don't need to hold on to this rune anymore, so that'd be sweet. Plus there's not that many other shop items that I want. Like, mostly I just want a map. That would be really sweet right now. If I can find a black market that sells me a map and it just lets me sacrifice all my health, that would actually be really useful. But I'm gonna say the odds of that are so incredibly unlikely that I'm not even gonna try it. Seeing as I have no bombs and I'm just leaving bombs behind for some reason. Let's pick that up real quick. Again, no real reason not to. But I guess we could also just play kind of fast-ish, and then we should also make it in time for the boss rush. There we go. Things are looking up. It's war. Let's use this. I don't know why, but war on this room in particular, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. Don't like how he flies around and makes my life spooky scary. Plus 2 swords damage if you don't have any red blood. Yeah, sure, I'll take this. That'll maybe get me enough money to buy a thing from this floor shop, if need be. Oh my god, my coins are huge. I guess because I'm the double damage. Whatever, from as long as you have no empty red heart containers. That's a thing, I guess. I'll take it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That made my damage go down by a lot. But yeah, the moment you take damage in a room, it'll be gone for a second. Which, you gotta be a little bit careful, I guess. But for the most part, especially with all the items I have at my disposal right now, it's gonna be fairly likely that it's gonna be quite helpful. This is almost certainly going to be a skull hand. Right now, it's actually regular. Probably would have been better to just get grabbed there, because then I would have been back a little bit quicker than I am right now, but what are you going to do? It's too late for that now. We've made our decision. We've baked our cake and now we're eating it. This is exciting. Oh my god. This is why you want to have a map. Because otherwise you're just going to keep going in the wrong direction. We could have skipped this whole bottom bit, unfortunately. And now we only have 2 minutes remaining, and even more going in the wrong direction. I might actually play the arcade just real quick, just like once. actually just take that heart. Also, probably shouldn't do that as long as I want to keep that old double damage thing, huh? Should probably be a little bit more careful with that. But oh well. Fortunately, there was a red heart in that room, so it worked out. Good. Just good. Please let me be fast. For once in my life, I don't do it very frequently, but I would prefer it. I guess that's fine. It's not terrible. I'm actually just gonna use this and keep the full card. I like the full. That's nice. Alright, let's real quickly see if we can find a shop. If we have like 1 minute remaining, then... yeah, that's good. That's a solid dodge right there. Take that. Definitely gonna have to look for a shop now. God, stupid skull hands. Yeah. Don't have time for this. Just want to get a shop and then bail. None of this is really anything. Alright, cool. We figured it out what the shop had. That's nice. Let's go to the boss rush. Now, this build... also, I have the full card, so I could just go in, take the thing, and leave. Let's just quickly do this. Like, that tier went to the other side of the world because of the soul card, so that's good as well. We have a lot of defense items in this already quite offensively powerful build. So, that's nice. Like, we're dealing some damage with the followers as well. If we could have gotten big followers, that would have made this build pretty sweet as well, but it is what it is. Spawns a friendly white Delirium version of a boss for the current room. Alright. And the stupid spear. Oh, what was this do? Yeah. That spear, it's not really that exciting. It sounds a lot cooler than it is. That leaves the... nope. That's Loki's horns for... and that's winning. Alright, cool. So, the cool thing about the tier, and again, we immediately had to take damage, so there's the stopwatch going for you. The cool thing about the leaf, along with a follower, is that technically you can win any battle by just standing still, because the boss will kill themselves on you. So, you know, as long as I feel like being patient, then we are guaranteed basically going to win. And that's kind of cool, you know, in case you had any doubt that this run was going to die or live or whatever. We have the option to make this super boring. Although, if we can somehow get, like, some more meat cubes, which is extremely unlikely to get 2 more, then we can just let Meat Boy do all the work. And that would be even more fun, I think. Unfortunately, we don't have the damage, the double damage anymore, because we had to take... Also, I just realized what item this is. This is Delirium. That is an active item, apparently. I thought it was just a cool thing, but apparently it's an active item, so I guess I'll just use it for the boss rush and then take back our shield again. Because the shield, the Book of whatever Shadows, that's so ridiculously powerful to have in this room, because every time you fight, every time you finish killing a boss, you get your charge back, or at least like 1 charge. And seeing as the thing only has 3 charges available anyway, you know, you're gonna get a lot of shields, but at the same time having the brimstone shoot down every now and then with this friendly boss over here, you know, that's pretty fun. I've never actually had that before, so it's kind of neat to see. I'm not sure if I've ever even properly used this item before, so maybe I should just keep it. For at least like the bosses and stuff, because I'm curious what it's going to be like. Like if we go see Mega Satan and we get like a boss like this, we could just hang out. We can just sit still and wait for the boss to die. Unless the boss dies, I guess. And I guess it is fairly possible that this boss is capable of dying, but as long as the enemies aren't targeting him, it should be fine. And it's unlikely that we're going to get the same boss again, of course, but... no, it's kind of cool. I'm just going to keep it like this, I think, because I think the build's good enough on its own to not require any more shields. So let's at least try and have some fun with some of the items that I just haven't used that much. Or at all. Spawn another one. Yeah. I also like how it changes the whole layout of the room as well. Like, that's one of the void things. Because in the void, every room is different, but also there can be this moment where it does a thing. Where it suddenly changes room type and everything looks different. And it's cool to see that in a boss rush. I've never seen that before. So far, they're not really trying to attack the bosses at all. Like, I would have thought that would have happened by accident with the guy standing in the middle of the room, but apparently... I'm not sure if he's taking damage. I genuinely am not sure. Nothing... I don't know if anything's hitting it. Yeah, hard to say. We'll see, I guess. If they suddenly disappear, then that's that, but... I'm curious. Either way, we're making a big mess of this room. So that's fun. I wonder if we can make it to Hush in time, because I wouldn't mind trying to do Hush as well with this. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to charge up our item the same way, but it would be cool to have at least a boss there. Don't often get thrown into that hole from Loki there, but sure, I guess. God, look at this army that we have. There's the blue heart there as well, so we're basically just fine. I wonder if we can get a third boss before this ends. Although, I don't know, like, how many bosses are in the boss rush? I have no idea. Buddy? Oh, the horse, right. I thought the guy was still inside of the thing, but he was not. I'm guessing by the time we get our item charged up again, almost certainly the boss rush will be over, but if it's not, you know, who knows what we can do. Is this guy just stuck inside this boss or something? Because he's not moving. Like, he's not even moving underground. Usually they at least do that, but there's none of that. Oh boy, buddy. Who did that? That was my tears. I nearly got hit by something that wasn't even capable of hitting me. Oh, this'll do a thing for sure. Dry baby, go nuts. Go nuts, dry baby. Do that death effect. Yeah. I did say I was gonna try and find a mod to stop the screen freezing. I definitely did not do that. Didn't even look. Yeah, it's a boss rush, alright. You know it is, because there's 100 bosses on the screen. Oh, alright, we're done. Tiny Plan is there. I'm not picking that up. It's a terrible item. But still, that was neat. What a mess. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. That's funny. I honestly don't remember using this item at all. Like, it's kind of a hard one to use a lot of the time because it has so many charges and it's not incredible, you know? Like, it's fine, but it's not the most amazing thing. If I duplicate my full card, then it's just gonna be in the room where I left, so that's not gonna be helpful at all. How am I charming? What? I'm so confused. How did I charm that? Why do I have a charmed enemy with? Is this from the boss rush? Oh my god, that's from the dude that was spawning enemies in the middle. The smaller ones actually stayed around. I actually didn't know that. Ah, that's funny. I'm having a good time with this run. I've honestly had a pretty good time with all the runs I've done so far. I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far, honestly. I'm surprised as well. Because Isaac runs can be very hit or miss. Like, usually you'll get something very average and you'll manage, but so far the runs we've had, like, they've been just gradually, seemingly getting more and more interesting somehow, and I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, god. It's a good thing I have 1,000,000 defense items to stop any tier from ever getting close to me, otherwise that would have been a terrifying situation. Don't need that. I want to see if we can get to Hush. With this build, spawn just a singular cool boss, hopefully, and then Hush will be dead, and that'll be neat. If we can do the next floor as quickly, then yeah, easy. Easy peasy. What are we getting? We're getting... it's scapular. That's just more... Oh god, that's never gonna come of use. It took me a moment to even remember what scapular does, but yeah, once I reach a half red heart, I'm going to get a blue heart every time. Like, if I then lose that singular blue heart, I'll just get it back again when I take a hit in the next room, but I need to be at such low health, and I have too many items that are keeping me alive right now, so it's unlikely that that's going to be very useful. What are you going to give me for a cool card? Hermit? Nah, sure. Might have been worthwhile to keep that for Hush, actually, because I not really have a lot of keys. But whatever. It's fine. So I'm probably gonna have to go up, because usually the boss room is as far away as possible from the start. Sometimes it isn't, but a lot of the times it is. And up seems to be as far away as I can possibly get from the starting room, so hopefully I am not speaking a lie. God, our damage is crazy. Oh, we have 7 keys, actually. How did I get 7 keys? Why do I think I have no keys? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I have these strange thoughts about quantity of keys. Wouldn't concern myself with it. What is this? Grant's flight. Health up. I mean, the flight's nice, I guess. I'm not going to touch either of those chests. I want my 7 keys. I mean, it's fairly likely that we're going to get enough keys from just opening one of those golden chests, but... You know, sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just don't. That's the bomb bag. Boom. I guess I'll take it. Don't really have a reason not to. We do still have quite large bombs after all, so I might as well try and get some bombs and use some bombs from time to time. So that's really good, and that is a close combat familiar that doesn't attribute to any transformation. So let's do this and just have, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of sad I didn't take Loki's horns earlier, because that would have made this really silly looking. That's a key beggar and a rune bag. I'm not going to get the super bum because that requires 3 beggars. And this is alright. That's alright. And let's see if the shop has anything cool. It has a blue heart. It has... I mean... I guess that works. I mean, no real reason not to with this item. Having a lot of charges with it could probably be really fun. Hush. It's that one. Let's see if that's gonna help out. Let's see if it can die, because, okay, yeah, it did look like he was actually taking damage there, so... Oh, he's already dead. Well, at least we made the Hush room look different, so that's cool, I guess. Wow. He just didn't stand a chance there, did he? Well, at least I used it when there was a chance it could survive for a little bit, because I think during this boss fight itself, there's no way that I was gonna survive. There's just too many tears. None of those tears are ever gonna hit me, probably, but you know, because we have it. Oh my god, we have an item that slows down tears and an item that moves tears away from me. Like, I can just chill here, probably. That's actually a pretty ridiculous combination of items. It just requires me to not move so much. Like, I need to move slightly sometimes, and that's an awkward movement to do. Obviously, I can still just move regularly as well, because there's no real reason not to. Other than through slowed down tears, but that's a given. Because it's unlikely that I'm gonna walk in such a way where running towards the tear is going to be the preferable way of trying to not get hit by it. So that's probably fine. What a build. Like, the range is not great, but it's not terrible either. Like, given that we just picked up Cricket's body, which is a pretty significant range down, if I'm honest. And it's still, like, we don't need to get that close to stuff. It's still pretty good. It's just that we just kill a lot more stuff with our tears this way. It's a little convenience there. And as long as we just don't take damage, that's still kind of a spooky one, but as long as we don't take any damage at all, I can very easily just run into something. After all. Or you can shoot lasers and then I'll just take damage anyway. But as long as we can keep that up. This is kind of awkward, but I think we're not taking damage here. But yeah, then we'll retain our double damage. That was what I was trying to say for the last minute. We managed to do it. But even if we don't, like... Oh boy. I need to... Yeah, I was afraid of that. Well, at least now the stopwatch is active, so I can be even more chill about it. The aura is almost certainly just not going to do a whole lot right now, but that's fine. The only downside with chocolate milk is that I have to tap the button a lot and my hand is starting to hurt slightly. And I think I'll survive, but still, it's just a minor inconvenience. Nothing to be concerned about. Is that still the dude from the boss rush? Still alive somehow? Like, how is that thing surviving any of this? That just seems very unlikely. Can you please stop being in the floor? Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you for listening. You're very considerate. Look at these stairs. They're barely moving. They're just, they're pretty much standing still right now. Oh my god. This is a build. I mean, I'll take it. Because it makes me laugh, but jeez. This is a ridiculous build to have. This, I don't like that much. This attack, it just feels very quick when everything else in the world has almost standing entirely still. Let's just get the blue heart from the shop real quick, and then we're good to go, I'd say. Boop. Was there a battery in the shop, actually? No, unfortunate. Oh well, that's okay. Let's go up here. On our way to Mega Satan. And the blue baby, of course, we must not forget. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. We have flight. I can just do this. I'm actually happy I picked up flight now, because this can be an awkward room. Again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what we do, but I just don't like taking damage, you know? If I could, like, manage without taking damage, then I would. It's just more fun to me. What's this? That's too many key requirements. My keys are low again, because I used them all up in the thing. In the place, in the hush, in the triple question mark place. Come on, last one. I'm amazed that these things are still alive. It's absurd to me. Again, I'll take it. But it just seems very unlikely that these things are not dying. Destroy. Bob transformation almost. No secret room. I hoped for a secret room. That would have made me happy. Another key. I might continue with the rest of this floor real quick before moving on to the next room, or the next floor rather. Wouldn't mind just having a little bit more keys before we go into the chest, because I think we're just not dealing enough damage. We need a little bit more damage and a little bit more health maybe. That's the only thing this build's really missing. Just more. More of everything. But once we have that, I think I feel confident in that we can try and win this. There was a portal there to the void, but again, I have my sights settled on Mega Satan this time. Because that's a not every time boss, and the void you could just about do every time if you really wanted to. Like if you really desired, then you could just try and go to Hush every single run. That's not really my thing, but I can see that there would be people that would enjoy that a lot. That would definitely be tricky though, because some Eden builds just don't go anywhere. Some Eden builds obviously like get to the end, but still they're just not very powerful, and killing Hush with a bad build is just miserable for just everyone involved. But I don't know, it could still be a pretty fun challenge. Definitely not something for me, I think, because I'm feeling too breezy about all these videos, but someone a little bit less breezy, they could go wild. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, I'll take that. No real reason not to. I'd rather have soul hearts than red hearts after all. Plus, due to the fact that we can no longer take half a heart of damage because we are too far into the run at this point, it is kind of a little bit safer to not have red hearts in a way. This is kind of an awkward one to try and explain, but like if I want to keep the double damage, I think I have to be at full red hearts at all times, and only having one red heart means that I will be. And that's kind of nice. Also a resistance rune. Very useful. Also a soul heart. Very useful. Boom, bam. Well, we got some keys out of this. We got our hearts back. We got a dead cat, so even if the run goes a bit weird, we'll have a lot of chances to kill things at least. We'll have 9 more chances, so that's nice. It can be useful, especially if I accidentally mess up my build on the next floor, and which is not impossible. Get in there. Like, if I were to pick up soy milk still, because of it's a question mark or something, it's not, but if it was, it gets a bit weird. Applies charm effect to any enemies in close range. That's an active item. You can tell from the battery next to the name. That is a random pickup. I guess I'll use that once. 1 coin. Very good. Boomerang-like familiar. Deals 2 times your damage. Alright. Neat. And Mr. Boom. Another thing. Definitely 4 items. Of which the boomerang familiar could be kind of neat, I guess. I've never... It's a new one to me as well. I don't really see it that often, if ever. I'm curious how this is going to pan out, but dealing twice my tear damage, and if it just goes through stuff, like that seems pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see if it's useful. There's a battery there, so I could actually just use this item on any room I desire, and I'll still have 2 left for Mega Satan. Oh, careful now. Shouldn't get hit by anything, though. Another Algis room. What does this do again? Changes you into a random character, removes the last item you collected. That seems like it has very specific uses. Also, the boomerang just picked up a coin, and I think that's neat. Like, if you use the clicker like at the end of a run to unlock something for a specific character, if you can just keep recharging it, does that work? Or would you have to change into that character before the boss fight and then like just hope you get the right one? Because I don't think you can pick the character, you just get one. So obviously you'll somehow want to turn into the right character without having to delete your whole build by accident. But that one, I guess you could probably unlock things that way. For like killing Mega Satan and stuff if you just really try, but it seems like you need very specific builds for that to be any good. But it might be worth it for characters like the Keeper or the Lost, you know, because I mean the Lost is not as bad anymore, but the Keeper is just stupid. I didn't like playing as the Keeper at all. Very happy when I was done with that. And I am probably not alone. But if you could somehow use the clicker to turn into the Keeper just before you finish a run somehow, then you could technically probably do it that way, but it seems like it would require such a stupid amount of very many variables that it cannot be worth it. Also, we're not really getting in the right direction. Wouldn't have minded the map again, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna save. Just not gonna use this item on the Blue Babe, just use it twice on Mega Satan. Even though there's a battery, I don't know, I just feel like it. Oh, they're green. What does that mean? Oh, apparently they still do that, so I guess it's just that they leave creep behind, maybe. And shoot less tears, perhaps? Because they still do the stupid attack. I don't like that one. I don't like that attack at all. It always goes towards me. I'm not very good at dodging it, because sometimes it just goes up or down instead, and it's very hard to do. Very hard to deal with. Don't like it. Blech. But it's okay, because we only took 2 hearts of damage, and we can, because we're eating. And again, that's why I'm not a huge fan of the Keeper or stuff like that. I guess I'll take that. It can be good. It can definitely not be amazing, and it could give you Tauros or whatever it's called, and then it gets a little bit messy, but sometimes it'll be good, probably. And that's good enough for me. Alright, so it's definitely not to the right, so I'm happy I explored the whole bottom bit here. Might as well actually just do this real quick. When did I drop my Algis room? Why did I drop my Algis room? That doesn't seem like something I did on purpose. Did I press the button? Or did I just pick something up and use that and then forget about it? I guess that's probably the more likely explanation. Definitely wouldn't have minded if I went in the right direction immediately, though. Per throw. Oh, I should use that. I have a room with 3 chests in it. I should probably re-roll some of that stuff. I can do that on the way back, I guess. What if I find like a blank card? I can use it a couple times at least, because there's still some batteries on this floor. Again, unlikely, but it's technically possible. So I guess I should do the room above this first, so I can maybe get a blank card? Doesn't sound like the worst idea. Or just get it from here. Okay. Sure. Just make that build even more stupid. You just... Fair enough. Just really don't want me to die, huh? We have 99 coins again. That's been like every run, I think. It's getting a lot of money. Where are we getting all this money? I don't know. Just gonna stand here and chill. Every now and then the dry baby will do an attack. There is nothing here. There is nothing that could damage me right now except for the enemy just wandering inside me. Sometimes you just get one of them builds. And that's nice. Hurrah! Onwards to Mega Satan. After we re-roll everything here. Well, that's definitely 2 of them. Scorpio's nice, I guess. Crack the Sun, that's also an item. And Taurus, that's definitely also an item. And I will take none of those, because they're stupid. I am ready to fight Mega Satan, I think. I could technically get that blue heart, but I don't feel like it. I have enough hearts, I think. Alright, 2 uses back to back. The room looks the same, unfortunately, but I guess that is to be expected when the first boss just died instantly. And the second one that's shortly afterwards. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting. But, you know, I wouldn't have minded if they were a bit stronger than that. I mean, they did get hit by a lot of tears. But still, it just seems a bit ridiculous. Just seems a little bit mean when you do it like that, you know? But whatever. We're just gonna keep going. If we can go into the void, I guess I will, but... like, just pit Delirium against Delirium and see who's the best at being several bosses. Because I'm curious who would... I'm not curious to see who would win that fight. I already know the answer to that one, but... you know, hypothetically, I could have been curious about it for a second. If one of the 2 bosses didn't have near infinite health and the other one dies in 2 hits, you know? In that particular instance, it would have been a very interesting fight. Oh, careful now. He's about to shoot left and right because his hands were up low. We're doing it. We're beating Mega Satan. We're destroying it. Look at us go. The moment we take damage, our damage just drops. That's a little bit unfortunate about this build. If we use Alges as quickly as possible against the boss, I'm keeping it right now just in case we do actually go to the void, because I'd rather use it against Delirium than against Mega Satan, because there's just no point. None of the tears are going to reach me. So, if I can use it for Delirium, then at least I'll have double damage. And if the run ends here, it ends here. And it does. So, there you go. Also hadn't seen that ending in a bit. So, you know, that's neat. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We are at a win streak of 8. Our best of this year. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.